Sure, abuti honestly.
The cops called Divan. Listen, we can't find them. Do you guys know where they are? Divan says, yes, we know where they are. The cops call us, the ones that's interfering, apparently. They don't know where Joshlin's mom is, Kelly. They don't know where Buddha is. But we know. Now, they must not lie to the court. We paid for that hotel. The proof is there. We give them not only the hotel, we give them the room number we booked them in. They went to arrest them. We thought we were going to be called as witnesses, so we can say our say. Because people make you say nothing and then they go on. So I want to tell you where Joshlin, in my mind, where I think Joshlin is. I want to tell you what happened so that the people must know the truth. Let me tell you, Rens, Buddha, Kelly, Stefano, and Ayanda long planned to sell Joshlin. Joshlin's sale was long planned. And I'm going to make 5 accusations here that you must, 5 things that you don't need to believe me. I want you to connect these 5 dots for me. Now what happened, the mastermind is Ayanda. He's the mastermind. There's a drug dealer that the cops has arrested. Not arrested, they keep on questioning him. I forgot what his name is, in that place. The drug dealer they keep on asking, who's this? They keep on asking how much money did Kelly and them have? No. Kelly was paid. They used that same money by Ayanda and not by the other drug dealer that the cop has been harassing. I think they've questioned him 3 or 4 times, the drug dealer. While they had the main co-named drug dealer. So Kelly did get the money. And the money came from, the money was used, when any drug user, when he has a 20,000, 19,000 of that money goes to drugs. Any drug user, any addict. Now there's 4 addicts together. Gums is his name. The guy's name is Gums. They were harassing Gums, asking Gums questions. You, how much money? Gums was not the guy they should have looked at. Gums was his name. Now Gums must know, No. Not only all that money went to Ayanda. Now here's where you must put the dots together. I've got 5 questions. Now this is what I think. I tell you first my questions, and then I tell you where I think what happened to Joshlin. Joshlin is still alive. Joshlin was not this, the whole thing of Muti, whatever, I don't buy that thing. You see, in the West Coast, there's a lot of people with houses on the whole West Coast. And that West Coast, there's a lot of people that has houses in the West Coast, but they don't stay in the West Coast. Joshlin was sold by powerful people with the help of Ayanda. by one of the owners there. I'll tell you why. Somebody very wealthy bought Joshlin. Why I'm saying somebody very wealthy in Joshlin, we chased that trail. We couldn't find Joshlin. The cops couldn't find Joshlin. Joshlin was not bought by some Sangoma around the corner. The whole country was looking for Joshlin. The West Coast, it's not the first time children go missing there. There's a syndicate, and that syndicate got politicians with them. That syndicate got drug dealers with them. Now you ask me, let me tell you, how are we going to sort Joshlin's? I'm going to pay a heavy price that I'm willing to pay in order to have them in the box. Ask yourself, why is the mayor lying? Or the police is lying, or the mayor is lying. But this time it's the mayor, it's not the police. Why would the police, what makes a man write a statement on an official letterhead to lie? Guys, stop there. I'm going with 5 points. This is point number 1. Stop your brain and listen to what I'm telling you. For what would the mayor of Saldanha lie? Can somebody answer that question? Why would he say the cops have stopped the investigation while Minister Bheki Cele was honest in front of him and said, where did you get this? He couldn't answer. So the first one is, for what reason? I want you guys to tell me. That's the first dot you need to connect. Why would he lie to say the investigation has been stopped and they want to take it over? They want to take it over. They. Guys, I'm going to stop on this point before I go to number 2. I need you to understand what I'm asking you. Why would a state, the municipality is a state, write a letter, a state, and say, and lie about another arm of the state? For whose benefit? For whose benefit? Now, I want them tomorrow to bring out statements and say, why did he lie? Because if he says he's not lying, then the cops are lying. But somebody's lying. I'm still back on number 1 because I don't see you answering me. Why would the mayor write the statement and said, listen, let us take over the investigation, send me some. He wants some boats, he wants some helicopters, he wants some what? And the people did send it on the other side. They did send it. Now, why would he lie? Now, that's a question. Now, let's say he didn't lie. Why would the cops lie? That's number 1. That's number 1. They sold Joshlin to somebody that wanted a child. And Ayanda's the link between the politicians and the powerful people. That's why they have to protect Ayanda. That's number 1, my 1 question. Number 2, why would Ayanda, why would Regan Ellen come for Ayanda? People are dying every day. Why would he come for a kidnapping to the police station? That's question number 2 you must ask yourself. They're going to answer me in these questions. Question number 2, 3,000 people are being shot dead. Regan Ellen is missing in action. Why would he come for this one suspect? That's question number 2. That's question number 2. Becky Trele confronted him in front of me and said, why are you lying? He couldn't answer him. I was there when he confronted him. That's question number 2. Question number 1, why would they do this? Question number 2, why would the whole provincial MEC leave everything? Question number 3, Ayanda didn't have a phone. Ayanda didn't have a phone. How did Regan Ellen know Ayanda has been kidnapped? How did they know? How many kidnapping cases are happening every day where they can't find the people? But this kidnapping case, they must come out and call the media. Number 3, how did he know? Who in the police told him, hey, is lelik, Mckenzie is op Ayanda? So you have the questions, and I want you to make up your own mind. I want you to, don't stand with me. Ask yourself those questions. People are dying every day. The MEC doesn't go there. The MEC doesn't call a press conference. He lies. How does he know Ayanda if he says he's a good businessman? How does Regan, I'm giving you all the questions. How does Regan Ellen know Ayanda is a good business person? How does he know? He's holding a press conference telling you Ayanda is a good business person. How does he know Ayanda is a good business person? The woman that gave Ayanda 2 children said he's a drug dealer. The MEC saying he's a good business person. Who would you believe? I'm coming now to my proof of my points, to prove my points. Well, now you have my first 3 questions. I'm still coming to number 4. How does this man know this man is a good business person? Why does he come out and have a press conference for this particular person? Fast forward. This is the same person, the mayor, that gave this guy a startup for business. A cover, not a startup in my opinion. The mayor needs to come and explain to us. Open the books. What qualified Ayanda to get this? Where was it advertised? Now, here's the worst coincidence. I checked it with a friend of mine in Russia today. I called him. I said to him, I want to tell you the story. He knows nothing about the case. South African that lives there. I told him the story. Me and him are stuck on the same thing. What is the coincidence where a man that has been given equipment by the DA is the same man that's a suspect in this the missing child's case? And they do everything to get him. Ayanda then said to them, Rens must be freed. Rens has been made a state witness instead of Stefano. Stefano said, Kelly says it's Ayanda. Stefano says it's Ayanda. But the cops let Ayanda go. Let's talk about the people that was there. Why were they nervous to call Regan Ellen to come to Saldanha? I was not there when Joshlin got missing. You were not there. I don't know what Buddha says, but Kelly says through a lawyer, it's Ayanda. Stefano says it's Ayanda. Where is... Why is Ayanda out? Why is Ayanda's woman outside? She lies in that court. And every time they catches her, she gets some sort of amnesia or sickness or whatever. Let me just charge this other phone. Now, yes. Why were other people in Saldanha not helped? Now Ayanda, Renzi is saying Ayanda is no longer a drug dealer. Kelly says that and that. Now let me go to the next point. They open a case against me. Now let me tell you what I'm going to do with myself. And you must take my word for it. I'm waiting for them to come and arrest us. Because we already have information that they're going to kill Ayanda. After arresting us, they're going to kill him. And they're going to kill him to nearby where we are. So the murder can be pinned on me. We already have that information. But let me tell you what we're going to do. Waiting for them to arrest us. I will not apply for bail. I will stay 1 year in jail and call Ayanda as a witness. I have to face my accuser. Call the mayor, subpoena the mayor. Everything I've told you now, I'm going to call every cop. I'm going to replay the whole scene in court. I'm going to bring Ayanda to court. He's my accuser. I'm going to ask him from the fact that you got this. He must talk. He's my accuser. I must face my accuser in court. I'm going to subpoena everyone they are not calling. And I'm going to go after them for unlawful arrest. I'm going to go after all those cops in their personal... I'm going to go for their pensions. I'm going to go for everybody involved in this case. We must find Joshlin. Now here's where I show you that Joshlin is not dead. Somebody switched Joshlin's things, birth certificate or something. They broke into the school twice. They stole nothing. They called the school and they wanted they said they're the media, but the principal is too clever of that school. They called the principal and they said they're the media. They want the birth certificates or whatever they wanted. But the principal was too clever for them. There's hospital records. Kelly doesn't know who has a child. She sold the child. Buddha is just there because he was part of the transaction initially. The mastermind is Ayanda. Rens doesn't know who is the child. Kelly doesn't know where's the child. Buddha doesn't know where's the child. That child was bought through very people in high places. That child is still alive. They would not have broken into the school. They would not have called the school. They would not have tried to tamper with police records because they're trying to take their child out of the country. It's very difficult to take a child out of the country without paperwork. The answer is by Ayanda. So I'm waiting for them to arrest us, me and Divan and them. If they think the PA will fall apart, they are sadly mistaken. We're going to find our child. And everybody is going to be called to testify. We will call all of them and everything we've said now. And I'm going to speak to the Minister of Police on Wednesday. I can tell you with my head on my heart, my hand on my heart, he's an honest man. Trust me. He's an honest man. The Minister of Police, the current one, is an honest man. But if they take us, we'll call Bekele, we'll call Ayanda, we'll call Renz, we'll call Trutte, we'll call Regan Ellen, we'll call every cop that worked there, even the ones that will testify on our behalf. We'll put the system on trial. And when we're done with them, we will sue them for unlawful arrest. Joshlin is still alive. Kelly can't tell you where Joshlin is. She tried to send me messages from jail to say I must go to this address and that address. Don't look at Kelly now. Look at the mind of an addict. Kelly knew she didn't sell a child to the Sangoma. Kelly knew a mother can't, it's not that cold. Kelly knows her child is in a safer place. Joshlin told the children in class, I don't need this book anymore, I'm not coming because her mother told her, you are going to a nice place. Joshlin told her sister, Kelly told her sister, Kelly told the pastor. So Kelly is not, she knows the child is not being killed for Muti. But there's a missing link. I'm not scared of the cops. I'm not scared of you arresting me. I have enough money, but I will not pay the bail. I'll pay the bail of everybody else. But I will wait. Because I want Ayanda to have his day in court. I want you guys to explain who kidnaps a person to the police station. I will call my witnesses. I've got all the lives. I will call the cops that woke me up in the middle of the night to come and speak to the community. And then you must mix that with me interfering. They were interfering with my sleep. When they called us to ask us, where's Joshlin? Where's Kelly? They were interfering with our dinner or with our breakfast because they look for a suspect. We put Kelly there. We put Buddha there. We put Ayanda, Renz there. And we brought you Ayanda. You know that some of you, you've not done your work. Now you want to use us as scapegoats. Ons is nie bang vir julle nie. Maak julle goed is. Dink julle ons is bang vir die tronk? Maak julle goed is. Do what you want to do. Do your things. You think I'm this people, you can just put stuff on and it's just going to disappear. You are in together with the person making the decision to charge us. Ons paisa julle nie. Almal van julle. Ek gaan julle ding wys wat julle nooit gesien het in julle lewe nie. We're going to lawyer up for you. You will come and answer, all of you. From the day you join the force, we will pull out everything. We will find Joshlin through our interrogation. And you must put Ayanda here in front of me. A drug dealer. You were chasing Gayton Mckenzie instead of looking for Joshlin. I want Regan Ellen, when I'm in jail, he must come as a witness. I must ask him, of the 3,000 people I'll have their names by then. What makes him come for this one? Who called him? I will put them all on the stand. I will take days. My lawyers will ask them questions. Divan's lawyers will ask them questions. Eddie's lawyers, Vicky's lawyers, all of our lawyers. You're not going to threaten us. Because arrest over our head. Arrest us. If you want to arrest us, you're going to pay. Now, because don't talk. Otherwise, we'll arrest you. Arrest us if you feel you've done something wrong. The people know the truth. Don't come and think. You took our warning statements already, so come take us. Because you feel we are guilty, but you're going to pay. And we're going to call every single one of your people. Their child will come out. You think I did that for politics? Politics. I did this because I have daughters, man. I look at my daughter, that's Joshlin's age. Joshlin has consumed all of us. Shakes left her child at home to look for Joshlin. It was never politics for us. Never. It was never politics for me. Because Gayton Mckenzie, hulle gaat vol raak wie sê ek. Their child is by a rich family. So much money has gone in from my pocket, the cops' pocket, to look for their child. We already know after you arrest us, we're going to apply for bail. And then all of a sudden Ayanda gets killed. Where we are, then we're the suspects. No, we will wait our turn. Ayanda must get. I will sit in jail for a year to 2 years for Joshlin. I'll do that for Joshlin. I will wait. I want my lawyers to ask you all questions the world must see. And to everybody listening, let me tell you something. Joshlin is the window to all the kids that have been missing in Saldanha and nearby. Joshlin is the key to all those children that have been missing. For their child, I can go to jail. Let me tell you, you think I care about being a minister? Me. My children will not go hungry while I'm in jail. Their father worked out for them. But the truth must come out. We found children, 2 kids, in the time we were looking for Joshlin. Not the cops. Julle wat sê Joshlin is dood, their child is not dead. Joshlin is alive. I just want to know who bought Joshlin. Because whoever bought Joshlin is the key to all the children that's missing there. We are going to find them, and I'm willing to pay a price. I'm willing to pay a price. Bring your Ayanda to come stand before me. I'll bring every drug buyer from him who will come and testify that you rather trust a drug dealer. This thing is massive, people. There's big things coming out of here. Ek is julle nie bang nie. Don't send messages. Yeah, we mustn't talk about this case. I don't you'll arrest her. Come arrest me now. Ek paisa julle nie. Ons paisa julle niksie. Julle gaat sien. This thing where you just get people, I'm not killing them. Come there with state lawyers. Julle gaat the ding sien. Joshlin is the key for the whole syndicate. People are looking for their children. But ek wil hê julle moet ken. Julle kan my kom vat. Before God tonight, I will never apply for bail. Because ek het klaar gehoor wat is julle planne. Kelly has failed. Saam met almal van hulle wat daar is. En those people. Ek is net bly Joshlin is lewendig. But I want you to bring Ayanda to court. I want you to bring Trutter. I want to bring Regan Ellen as a word. I will subpoena them in my defense. He must explain to me how did he find out, who called him. The cops must explain to me how did they leave him as a suspect. But I can tell you this today. Ek is lang nie dronken. Mense sê Ayanda, hy gaan die waarheid praat. He's going to tell the truth. En van julle sal tronk toe gaan. Your pension that you worked for, you're going to see. So Wednesday, I'm going to tell the police commissioner, the minister of police, the truth. Because that man can tell you now. It's one of the most truthful people you can get. So it's element, maar kom. Moet nie threaten en boodskappe stuur nie. Kom haal my. Julle gaan 'n ding sien. Die waarheid gaan uitkom. The truth will come out. I can never continue with my life before Joshlin is found. Never. You go after Divan. Wat hy geslaap het. Eddie Lalo en hem. Sy hulle losse drugdealer en sy lichter die vrou daar in die hof in. I'm telling you today, when you come take me, I will never apply for bail. I'm going to wait my 2 years in jail for Joshlin. But my case will speak, and Ayanda will come have to testify against me. And I will subpoena everybody, every single one of you. Ek is nie bang nie, man. Julle dink ek is bang. Dink jy ek worry oor die blou ligte. Ek. Joshlin se lewe kom voor. Joshlin se lewe. The life of Joshlin comes before anything. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for that. There was not a single day where I forgot about Joshlin. I can never. Ons gaan vir Joshlin kry, mense. I'm not going to be a victim of their lies. Now you all know the truth. They must answer those simple questions. They must come and testify. How did they give Ayanda? Why did they try to stop the investigation? Why did they take the firearms? Guys, I want you to go and Google the Gert van Rooyen case. We're dealing with the same thing. Just Google Gert van Rooyen case. We're dealing with the same thing here. Don't listen to people that tell you the child is dead. The child is not dead. That child is not dead. Some of you play politics. There's good cops. Even this cop that took our statement is a good cop. He's not playing politics. It's nothing to do with politics, that cop. He just came, took the statements. No politics, no opinion. He just does his work. Salute. Joshlin is alive. I wanted you to know all the facts. Maar die Here is die Here. Julle gaan almal tronk toe gaan. Joshlin is alive. Why is Ayanda free? Why is Rens free? Stefano should have been a state witness. But no. Julle loop my sangomas, maar julle is... that. Thank you very much, Patriots. I have a meeting now at 10 o'clock. I love you guys. Thank you. Joshlin is alive. I'll speak to the police minister and tell him our side of the story. Thank you.
Patriots, and South Africans in general. Well, that is the conclusion, right? Of which is the third part of the three-part public statement from Gayton Mckenzie, where he continues to then push, saying that Ayanda is the person of interest in all of this, and that the young girl is not dead, but is with a very wealthy family. And I wonder how true this could be. And how this could be really tested to the core. Probably Ayanda really needs to come forward. Probably a new piece of evidence really needs to come forward, so that they can be able to get the details of this young girl. They need to get the details of this young girl, especially where she is and who actually has this young girl. Is she still then in South Africa? And if she's still in South Africa, can it be done so that she can be get? Because there are just some of these rich people who have these big walls, big houses. You could never see the kids in there. You could never for 1 second get to see just what is happening in those yards, in those houses, behind those walls. So if this is true, then it makes it become very suspicious, because in certain instances you really want to see what is the real thing that is happening here. Why has a child been missing for so long? Why would a mother be so carefree? Is it because she really does know that a child is not being mutilated or anything? That the child is well taken care of by a rich family? That the child will have everything that she could ever dream of? So tell me that a mother is willing to just forget about one that she gave birth to, one that she raised, one that is her own flesh and blood, a daughter, a helpless one on top of that, to give it to a stranger and then protect the strangers, and which also seems that the police are protecting. What is happening in South Africa, Patriots? What is happening in South Africa, South Africans? Because the way that kids can just go disappearing and can never be found, the way that police can just switch things up to try to protect certain individuals, what would be the cause of such behavior? What could be done? And I also wonder, when the minister says going to speak to the Minister of Police, what is it that he's all hoping to achieve from that? And how can the Minister of Police be able to help him? Especially in these false accusations that certain people will be trying to pin to the minister, Gayton Mckenzie. We live in a shrewd world. Very shrewd world. This world is very shrewd, Patriots, because how is it that a child gets missing and it seems that there's a certain level of protection being given to certain individuals? And I've heard about this thing where certain wealthy person could just say, I want this kid. Maybe because you posted the kid online or something. And then you say something like, the kid, I would like somebody to get the kid for me. And then certain people go there and do these kind of stuff for you. And then the kid is delivered to your doorstep. And now you also look at the fact that Kelly is a heavy drug user that can be easily manipulated by the person who sells her, the dealer. Because she will probably go there broke begging for something for free. And the dealer will tell her, there's a possibility of me giving you these, but I need for you to do so and so for me. And when you do so and so for me, that is when we begin to profit from you. And then you can get all the things that you desire. Even this politicking regal guy, to be very, very interesting the day he's brought to answer. Because it seems like it's also a person of interest that knows something. What is it that they seemingly to be hiding? What is it that Ayanda could be hiding? Why is Ayanda not being called to book? That is very, very interesting. How certain people can be protected. But at the end of the day, like they say, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And that is how certain things will begin to come into light. Because they can never stay hidden forever.
Sure, I would do ownership.